The Body's Hormones by Allegra Marrero, Neil Derridinger, and Hannah Llanusa. The function of the endocrine system is to produce hormones, which are modulators for our body. They are chemical messengers that act to regulate the body based on internal and external conditions. The organs of the complex endocrine system are the pineal gland, pituitary gland, pancreas, ovaries, testes, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, hypothalamus, and adrenal glands. The hypothalamus and pituitary gland are neuroendocrine organs, which means they are an extension of the brain but play a role in producing hormones. The hypothalamus is the control center of the endocrine system, meaning it receives afferent signals from the outside environment as well as the internal body environment through negative and positive feedback mechanisms to ensure that the body is being regulated properly. An extension of the hypothalamus is the posterior pituitary, which is connected by a bridge called the hypothalamic hypophyseal tract. The anterior pituitary is entirely granular tissue and receives signals via the hypophyseal portal system. Both the anterior and the posterior pituitary secrete hormones that will activate a granular response or activate another hormone. The posterior pituitary gland secretes two hormones, one of which is oxytocin, a positive feedback hormone. Uterine contractions and breastfeeding both enhance the release of this hormone. It also plays a role in pair finding and love. The other hormone released by the posterior pituitary gland is antidiuretic hormone, which is released when blood osmolarity is too high. This hormone targets the kidney tubules to reabsorb more water and prevent urine formation. It can also cause vasoconstriction. Growth hormone is produced in the anterior pituitary gland when the hypothalamus secretes growth hormone releasing hormone. Growth hormone has two effects on the body, the first having a direct effect on metabolism by being anti-insulin, which encourages protein synthesis by breaking down fatty acids. The indirect effect of growth hormone makes the liver, skeletal muscles, and bones produce insulin-like growth factor. This stimulates cellular uptake of nutrients. Growth hormone inhibiting hormone inhibits growth hormone production and secretion. Thyroid-stimulating hormones are produced due to thyrotropin-releasing hormones from the hypothalamus. Thyroid-stimulating hormones stimulate T3 and T4, which are major metabolic hormones that increase basal metabolic rate and heat production. Calcitonin is another thyroid hormone produced by the parafollicular cells that lower blood calcium levels. Adrenocorticotropic hormone is produced in response to corticotropin-releasing hormone. This hormone is responsible in the production of corticosteroids from the three zonas of the adrenal cortex. Hypoglycemia and stressors produce its response. The two gonadotropins, follicle-stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone, are stimulated by the production of gonadotropin-releasing hormone. Follicle-stimulating hormone stimulates production of gametes and eggs, while luteinizing hormone in males stimulates testosterone production. In females, luteinizing hormones help trigger ovulation and release of estrogen and progesterone, which also helps mature the follicles of eggs. Prolactin is secreted when there is a drop in dopamine. Prolactin stimulates milk production in females. The parathyroid gland secretes parathyroid hormone, which elevates blood calcium levels when they are too low. Hormones stimulate osteoclasts to break down and secrete calcium from bone. It also enhances reabsorption of calcium in the kidneys and activates vitamin D. The pancreas secretes two hormones. First is insulin, which is secreted by beta cells when there is an elevated blood sugar level. This hormone stimulates cells to uptake sugar. Secondly, glucagon is secreted by alpha cells when blood sugar levels are low, causing release of sugar into the bloodstream. The testes produce testosterone, which initiates maturation of male sex organs and secondary male sex characteristics along with sperm production. The placenta produces estrogen and progesterone, along with human chorionic gonadotropin. Hormones are responsible for maturation of female sex organs and secondary sex characteristics.